What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes, 508. Today we got a special guest. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what you got going on.
Hey, what's good? Todd Burner representing my hot city, Denver, Colorado. What I got going on, I just dropped my music video for my new single, Solace. Check it out.
Okay, man. I was checking out your whole page, bro. You super creative. I love the mask. I want to find out more about the concept of that. Definitely want to talk more about your video, find out more about you. But before we get started, I want to officially welcome you to On the Spot. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yes, sir. Now we gotta talk about that mask. I think it's definitely a cool concept, whole different look. Don't see a lot of people doing that. But I want to find out about your name first. So tell the people again, what is your artist name? Who gave it to you? Why'd you choose it? Tell us a story about your name.
Alright, so artist name, Todd Burner. Where I got it from. My brother gave me that name. It was it was a play off his, and that's big bro. So I respected the name and I ran with it.
That's real, man. Always good to have someone to look up to, get inspired by, even if it's just someone around you, bro. And definitely paying homage and remembering that too. I think that's really important. But I want to find a little bit more about the concept behind your mask. So, like, what's with the mask? Is there a name for the mask? Is there like a alter ego kind of? Fill us in with the concept behind. Do the mask change? Kind of for people who don't know, let them in on what this is because I'm curious.
Alright, so it's kind of a play off of V for Vendetta's mask.
Mm.
And it's more of a extension of my artistic expression, in a visual representation of my style, with the mask, with the suit and tie, this is more like my smooth R&B, like chill
Mm.
type rap style. So it kind of plays into my style as well, not just, the visual representation.
I think that's cool. I definitely know V for Vendetta, and I see like you're kind of like an alternate version, man. You're kind of staying creative. And I saw a few different masks. So do you change those masks out? Is it just one mask? Is it like each maybe album or video? Is there some type of theme behind that?
Yeah, so I do have another mask that's more of like a purge style. That one is more an expression of more my raw side, my more like in your face type rap style coming in with with the more explicit, more hardcore lyrics. So I got that for that type of style and this for this other type of style.
That's cool, man. I mean, I wanted to ask that because I was going through your page and I saw a few different variations. For the people who don't know, they're probably interested if they're following you or they're watching this. It's definitely something unique that, like I said, I don't see a lot. Um, but I want to find out a little about your journey. So, like, when did this, I guess, concept or alter ego, have you always been wearing the mask from the beginning? Is it something new you just started recently? Like, tell us a little bit about your journey to become this artist, or I don't want to say character in any bad way, but just this visual representation of yourself.
Hmm. Well, I didn't always start off with the mask and all type of stuff. It was just I'm real into like anime and cosplay and all that stuff. So I wanted to tie that into my love of video games and my love of anime and tying it into the rap stuff as well. So I just wanted to bring more of myself into this rap stuff and my visual representation. And it was I felt like it was a good way to pay homage to that, as well as to put in my own little twist and style on top of it.
I like that, man. So, like, but is this something new, like you just started a few months ago? Is this something you've been working on for a while? I'm just trying to get an idea, like, how long you've been, performing as this.
Oh, a few years now for real. So
Okay, so you're locked in. Okay, so you're really committed to that. And I think that's important for me and the people to know, like, hey, this isn't just something you're playing around with. This is something that you're really taking serious, and that definitely helps people get more supportive of you. Now, I want to ask you something because you're taking risks. That's definitely a risk, and with risk there is rewards. But I want to ask you, like, in music or the business, what's one thing you've learned that like you didn't expect, that it surprised you, or maybe something you would have told your younger self about music or the business?
Uh, hmm, don't limit yourself.
Mm,
I'd say that, and then always have your own projects that you're working on. Like you could have like collaborations or have joint projects with this person, but don't tie yourself down to it. Always have your own projects and always build yourself up. That's what I would have told myself. Like, don't be too attached to certain people or certain projects.
I really love that answer. Now, I ask a lot of people that, no one's given that answer to me. And I think a lot of artists, especially ones starting out, they're super dependent on, like, doing one verse and having someone else do another verse. And you almost never hear a solo song or like get to know who they are as a person, because it's just all this mix up. And when you're collaborating with people, you can't even be completely yourself. You're kind of confirming a little bit. So I mean, there's so many ways you can look at that, but great one. I really think that's something that should be put on the list, man. Because when you're starting out, you don't want to overdo it with features because people don't know who you are yet. And you've obviously gone through some experiences that got you there, and depending on people, and like you make a song with people and it never comes out, or you're waiting, you got to ask this or that. So many variations why what you're saying is so important. Um, Now, I want to find out a little bit about you. I know, you're here as, an artist and a performing artist, but I just want to find out a little bit about the creator behind this. I know you said you're into anime and, you're trying to bring some of those elements into, your performance art, but outside of that, what's some things about you want the people to know? I mean, anything on your bucket list this year? Any like side hobbies that you have? Like, what do you do outside of this?
Outside of music,
Yeah.
I like to draw. That's always been a thing of mine. I got real into it. I've been working on some designs that I'm gonna be putting on my merch store this year. So that's definitely on the list for this year. I got I got it all lined up. You just got to do all the legal stuff, copyright and all that. So make sure I'm protected and that I'm safe enough so no one can come through and be like, oh yeah, make money off my stuff. So that's the main goal I'm gonna try to knock out real soon for real. But yeah, I like to draw. I man, I be putting in mad sessions like sometimes all day for like 4 or 8 hours. I just be drawing, chilling.
Really?
Got some got some chill music in the background. Yeah, just
That's
chilling.
impressive. That's really impressive, man. I mean, looking forward to the merch. I can just see with your creativity. I think it's going to be super cool, whatever you put out. I know you got to kind of keep it on wraps right now until everything's, signed, sealed, and delivered. But, definitely, I know your audience is watching too, so they got something to look forward to, and mine does too. And I mean, a lot of creative concepts. So I guess it just goes into your music videos too. And so this music video is like, as far as the song, was this a single? Was it part of a project that's out or upcoming? Tell us this, or is it, let us know about what this song is attached to.
So the song right now is just attached to the single,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have a collection that leads up to a project. I'm trying to build up enough demand for it. I'm not trying to just release a whole
Mm,
project, so just dropping breadcrumbs as we go. And then once we build up enough demand for people that are begging me, yo, drop the project, man,
mm.
it'll be out. So, but for now, just dropping breadcrumbs. hoping people enjoy, the ride till we get to the destination.
I like that. Easter eggs and breadcrumbs going down in this interview, man. Like, I think it's important to understand who's behind it. And I just like, you're kind of mysterious, but just talking to you, your personality, your love for music. I'm like, I'm rocking with this cat, man. He's coming from a real place. He's staying creative. It's like, some say, oh, it's like a gimmick or something, and there's nothing behind it, but there's a lot of thought behind this. It's just not like, hey, let me put on a mask and let me just, jump around. So I think that's really cool, and maybe there's a little bit there too. Like, hey, man, let's have some fun with it. But you gotta be brave to do that. You think you don't have to be brave? That takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage and risk, man. So I think it's really cool. I appreciate what you're doing, and appreciate you sharing your story with me today, man. Now, listen, we've gone over a lot in a short period of time. I feel like I've gotten to know you a lot better and just what you're doing with your music, but I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So before we go, is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to talk about? Is there any shout outs you want to give or anything else you want to put on the table?
Mm, man. So in the music video, I will say I did drop some quotes and stuff. If you are a fan of like hip hop for real, you'll be able to tie stuff in and be like, oh, that's a nod to him and all that.
Mm,
Well, I want to give a shout out to Kayla Ray. Yo, thanks again. Appreciate you. You are the GOAT for real. It's a pleasure working with you. And then shout out to the dancers, Nikki Genovese. Man, I gotta work with y'all again. That choreo was tough. And shout out to Shauna Sakura, Jason, Davion, and the warehouse for helping me bring my vision to life. Appreciate y'all.
I
And
love that.
everybody else, hope y'all enjoy.
I love that, man. Sound like you got a good crew on that video, man. Made a lot of memories, man. And that's part of it is the journey, being proud of what you do and taking pride in it and having fun with it. And I think that's what I'm just feeling with you, man. You're having fun and it's building up, man. Looking forward, to what comes next. I'm gonna be following your journey now that I kind of know a little bit more about you, and I know everyone out there watching is too. Now, definitely good to have you on the show, and I really want to say thank you to everybody that's watching too. Thank you guys for tuning in. I got one favor to ask y'all. Press like, drop a comment, share it on your story, and go give him a follow right now. You already know what it is. I'm Chris 8508, this on the spot. We're going to see y'all on the next episode. Let's go.